Hello everyone, Mike here, and as you may be able to tell, I recently got a new phone, which means a new camera. I think actually, from what I can see here, I think it looks really nice. It looks better than my previous one. That out of the way, today we're checking out something different. I am a fan of the game Doki Doki Literature Club, and recently I discovered all of these mods that people have been making. I think I knew they were there, but I never really bothered looking into them. Well, recently I started looking, found them pretty entertaining. Specifically, the ones from this gentleman whose name I've never been able to figure out quite how it's supposed to be pronounced. I'll put it right here, and I will also have a link in the description. But this particular mod is Natsuki finds $1,000. The title card by itself looks hilarious, so I'm interested in what this is going to be. But let's get in here and take a look, and fair warning, I will probably be doing voices for the characters since, you know, there are no voices in these videos. So this should be interesting. Alright, let's get in here. Play. Natsuki's stomach growled as the bell rang. She'd skipped breakfast today and ran straight to school. Sounds about right. As she ran to the corner, she noticed a strange envelope on the ground. She was in a bit of a rush, but the envelope had a strange but interesting design on top, which looked like a dragon wrapped around a globe. That's cool. I kind of want... That's a cool little design. I'd like to see that, actually. Someone must have dropped it, she guessed. Then over to pick it up, and then opened it to see... It was stuffed with cash. A bunch of $10s and $20 bills were inside. She is in the money! She can buy a new dad! She glanced around quickly, but she couldn't see anyone nearby who this could belong to. There wasn't a name either anywhere outside or inside the envelope, or an address where she could return it. Second bell rang. You're gonna be late. Hurry up. Ah! Natsuki stuffed the envelope into her bag as she hurried out of class. First voice I do is just to yell. The bell for lunch rang out. Okay, we're getting a lot of bells in this. Sadly, Natsuki didn't bring any lunch money. You have money! Oh, yes, she didn't remember the envelope. I mean, yeah, technically it's not yours, but she found and began flipping through it. Normally, she might have been worried that someone might approach her and see what she was doing, but as it stood, she didn't have any friends. What about the literature club members? You got lit club. Sayori, at least. Yeah, at least not outside the club. Okay, there we go. About $1,000 in it total. There was nothing in it that would help her locate its owner, though. And what do you do there? Because if you try to turn it in, somebody's going to just claim, yeah, that's mine. Bell rang again, signaling the end of lunch. Another bell signaled the beginning of club time. Well, he's really making use of that bell sound effect, isn't he? Or at least it would normally. Today, though, Monica had something to do, so did Yuri, so they were starting club a little late today. MC and Sayori would be there, so she could go hang out with them for the time being. I love that it's just called MC. I mean, it's the most fitting name, but then her stomach growled. Maybe she could go around the block for a while first to grab something to eat. She would need cash for that, which she didn't have. I'll give it at least initially here she's not immediately going for the money she found. Or did she? Well, it was not her money per se, but then again, she didn't know whose it was. And that's the face on her. It's like, well, legally speaking, 10% of it did belong to the finder, right? Not sure if that's quite how it works, but what if she wouldn't spend that much right now? She sighed and tucked the envelope away, much like her plan before heading towards the club. That's right. That angel on the right shoulder, devil on the left, and then another hunger pang hit her. Maybe a little bit couldn't hurt. "40 minutes later, she was back at school with a new pair of sunglasses and a bucket of chicken nuggets in her arm." Nice. No, I don't think those are all chicken nuggets. Also, she got some balloons for some reason. Whatever, it was club time. And she's all set too to hit the club. Let's go up to the club room and stash away her newly bought products in the corner. I think they might notice the balloons. Everyone else was already there. So you tell me they didn't notice her come in with all that stuff?
Wow, that's tough, MC. Huh? What happened? Oh, hey, Natsuki.
All these voices.
MC's in big trouble. Huh? Why?
Well, I was supposed to be handling the funds for the fundraiser that was held 2 days ago. And I was carrying a portion of the proceeds back with me when I lost the envelope somewhere. There it is. And I don't know where it is. Oh boy.
Can you wait a minute?
Natsuki comes back and hands the envelope she found back to MC. What's this?
Money! I'm sorry, I found it this morning. It didn't have anyone else's address on it. I was kind of hungry today, so I spent some of the money on food and stuff and other stuff, but I'll try to earn it back, I promise. I thought I'd spend 10% as a finder's fee anyway.
Because that's how it works. MC took the envelope and looked it over. What, is it not his? Natsuki, this isn't the money I lost.
Huh?
It's getting worse and worse. Yeah, it was just about $100 and had the school's address on front. This isn't it.
So now we have two mysteries on our hands. Where MC's money went, and who owns the money that Natsuki has.
Well, I think only a teacher or an adult could have an amount that high.
Yeah, unless someone at school's a drug dealer.
Thank you, Sayori. Yeah, but we don't know any drug dealers that you know of. The Dokies all look at the screen together for a second. Don't look at me. They're eyeballing me.
Let's split up then. MC and I will go look for where the money he has is, and everyone else can ask around school for who dropped the money that Natsuki found.
Why not just hand over the money to the police? Didn't Natsuki already spend some of it? I mean, I might ask some questions. But on the other hand, if we find them ourselves, maybe we can explain the situation to them first. I'm sure they'll be completely understanding of Natsuki spending their money.
Okay.
The two groups split up. Half an hour later.
So, did you have any luck? No, it didn't belong to any of the teachers. Well, we did have some luck, though. Turns out the receptionist put the money into the wrong drawer and forgot about it.
Well, I guess that's good. So my problem's all solved now. You guys are on your own. Later! What do we do about Natsuki's issue? Maybe she should just keep the money then. No, bad MC! I mean, there's no markings or anything of importance on the envelope. Or an address where we return it to. You know, that dragon thing, it's probably the Yakuza.
Well, that's not true. There's that weird picture on it.
See? There was an odd logo with a dragon coiled around a rope. globe.
I think I've seen it somewhere, but I can't remember where.
I'm telling you, it's the Yakuza. They're gonna be mad that you spent their money.
Huh? Really? Can we like reverse Google image search it or something?
No, that's worth a shot.
We need to take a photo of it and then search for it.
Monica takes out her smartphone.
Here, let me try.
The search results came out negative as they shuffled back into the club. This is the most literature club meeting I've seen.
What if we post the image on the internet and hope people there recognize it?
Fair enough.
Yes, we could.
4 seconds later. 4 seconds later.
Why hasn't someone replied yet?
Sorry, patience.
We made it all like 10 seconds. This is unacceptable. Yeah, we can't rely on people on the internet for a solution to our problems if they're gonna take so long.
Guess we'll just have to go ahead and solve this ourselves.
Till then, what should I do about the money?
Not spend more of it would probably be a good idea. You could keep it. MC, try to spend any more of it, okay?
No, the right thing to do is to find the owner. I realize that now. I should never should have spent some of it in the first place.
Hey, why don't we try to earn the rest of the money that Natsuki spent? How much did she spend? I mean, she bought a bucket of chicken and sunglasses.
Instead of writing poems, we do odd jobs and stuff instead. You guys don't need to do all that. It's my fault anyway for spending all the money.
And this is kind of true. Don't be ridiculous. Natsuki, you're our friend. Power of friendship. And friends help each other. And friends help each other. And hey, if we don't find the person who lost the money, we can all keep whatever we earned anyway.
I guess. But what are we gonna do to earn money?
Maid cafe. Really?
Shut up, you pervert weeb!
Hey! McDonald's, of course. 7 days later.
Hey, Sari, you called? Yeah, my shift's almost over. Already for now. But I remembered when I saw that picture, where I saw that picture before. Really? Yeah, I was going shopping near the university when I saw a building with the same picture on it.
Sierra gives Natsuki the address and told her about the place.
Cool, I'll take a look at it.
You know, it's sad. Natsuki's my favorite, but I've given her like the most unappealing voice. Natsuki reaches the reception of the building and spoke with the receptionist. She asked her if he lost an envelope of money with the same logo was on the envelope was there on the company wall. Five minutes later, she was invited to a room. I'm telling you, it's the Yakuza. You're in trouble.
Hello?
There was a woman with her back turned. Man, I got another female voice.
So did you by any chance happen to lose an envelope of cash?
Yes, $1,000. You're from nearby high school, I take it. Good, I'm not trying to figure out another female voice. Natsuki didn't understand why the woman, if she knew where the money had been lost, hadn't come over to claim it, or at least left a notice saying she'd lost it. As it was, when they had looked around and gone asking, they hadn't found anyone who seemed to own the cash envelope. Did she really not need the cash? I mean, the place looked rather expensive.
You can leave the envelope on the desk. Thank you.
Did they manage to replace the money first? The next day. So what happened? Natsuki described everything that happened to her.
So yeah, that's all that happened. Well, that was kind of disappointing. I mean, she didn't even look at me.
Yeah, well, we do still have some money left over, even after filling out what Natsuki spent. We could have a party using the extra money we got later. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, so I guess we can go ahead and go back to making poems for now. Yeah. Is this really the literature club or the poem club? That's like all they do. Natsuki began walking back home after school. But as she was on her way, someone stopped her.
Hello, remember me? I'm assuming that's the same woman.
Who are you?
Ah, right. You never saw my face. Thanks for returning the money.
Oh, so you're the lady.
Yeah, to be honest, the research group I belong to, we're kind of doing a social experiment with the cash there.
Ah.
Just to see who would give it back. We left envelopes all over the city, but the only one to come back to us was the one you found. The receptionist told me about your uniform, so I assumed you went here.
I can only do so many female voices. So it feels weird giving her that voice.
And why wouldn't you put a return address or something on it?
You could always just turn it to the police and we'd find it.
Yeah, you probably could have done that.
We thought that would be easier for us, and why wouldn't someone who'd want to return it give it to the police? I was actually quite surprised you came looking for us yourself. Anyway, sorry for the rude behavior when we met. I was rather busy on my laptop.
That was my Monday laptop, by the way. I have others for the rest of the week.
Thing is, there was someone who was wrong on the internet and wasn't admitting it. How could I possibly let that go?
Someone not admitting they're wrong on the internet?
Anyway, great job on returning the money. I wanted to give you something back in return.
Is it chicken? You gonna give her some KFC?
Thanks, but really, it wasn't just me. Need to thank my friends, too.
Huh? Is that so? Well, okay then. How about all of you swing by tomorrow? We'll think of a reward then.
Okay.
I have to go and rant about people online.
That's the end. I wonder if there's gonna be another part then. Or if they're just gonna leave it at that. I always love to just dance along to the song. That was good. I do get a kick out of the way this guy writes for the characters. He keeps them mostly accurate to character, although Natsuki came off a little less tsundere than usual, but then that's because she was, kind of the center of the story, so I had to focus on the whole finding the money and figure out what to do with it. I kind of wish I had come up with something better for Natsuki's voice, because like I said, she's my favorite, and I gave her like the most unappealing voice. But this was fun. I'll probably watch some more of his videos. I know right now he's also doing a series called Sayori as an Adult, which I've already watched the first 3, so I'm probably not going to react to that one. But that's good. Like I said, I'll have the link to this guy's YouTube channel in the description. I recommend checking it out because his videos are a lot of fun. Well, that's all I've got on this one. So, until next time.